Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Craig Turner, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Lexington Center. And on behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome everyone to this long-awaited, highly anticipated event. Today's groundbreaking ceremony is the beginning of an exciting transformation downtown. What we are doing here today matters. Every year, the number of visitors in our city increases because of its vitality and its beauty. The improvements made to Rupp Arena and the expansion and replacement of the Lexington Convention Center are an investment in our future. But when the city, state, and the university are all collaborative partners, amazing things can happen. At this time, I'd like to recognize several state legislators with us today. Tom Buford, Senator Ralph Alvarado, and Senator Kelly Flood. While many city council members are on summer recess, we do have with us today council members Bill Farmer, Kevin Stinnett, Fred Brown, let's see, I think, who else am I missing? Amanda Bledsoe, James Brown. Okay, good. I also want to recognize the many city agencies and commissions that are represented here today. A special thanks to Mary Quinn Raymer from Visit Lex and Laura Boysen from the Visit Lex Commission, who were important partners in this process. The work done by Visit Lex is vital to the success of the Convention Center, and their financial commitment enabled us to move forward with the project. Terry Sweeney from the Downtown Development Partnership, thank you. Andy Johnson from Commerce Lexington, Patricia Knight from the Bluegrass Hospitality Association, and Tom Howard from Commonwealth Economics. The architectural design team took our conceptual vision, understood our need, and created something very special and unique. I'd like to recognize these gifted individuals from NBBJ Architects, headquartered in Los Angeles. Joining us today are Anjay Sheikh, Jeannie Mazzugala, and Philip Smuck. NBBJ chose to partner with Lexington's noted firm EOP. The EOP principals of Rick Eckhoff, Richard Polk, Paul Oshinkowski, the project manager Jason Dunn, and other members of their team are present here today as well. These two teams and consultants have worked tirelessly on this project, and you can see from the renderings to the side over there, they've created a stunning architectural statement and a world-class facility. A great architectural design requires great construction company. Converting drawings to bricks and mortar is no easy task. Messer Construction, headquartered in Cincinnati, has operated in Lexington and Central Kentucky since the 1940s. They recently completed the very successful renovation of the historic Fayette County Courthouse, as well as various projects at the University of Kentucky. We are very confident in their ability to produce a quality product on time. Vice President and Regional Leader Mark Hill and Executives Josh Warren and Mary Beth Wright are with us today as well. Every project of this magnitude needs sound advice, expertise, common sense, and patience. The ability to bring architects and contractors together within a defined task is much more difficult than you think. We are very fortunate to have Ron Carmichael and Amy Galladay as LCC representatives to help manage the construction process. I'd like to thank each of them for their efforts to keep the architectural integrity intact while getting our project within budget. Thanks to Ron and Amy, who are here today as well. I also want to recognize Bill Owen and the staff of the Lexington Center, the leadership of the Lexington Board of Directors, both past and present. Board members with us today are Ann Backus, Kevin Stinnett, P.G. Peoples, Pat Madden, Ray Ball, Brent Rice, Willis Polk, and Thomas Gaines, I believe, I've gotten everybody. Today marks a milestone of what will be a transformational moment in the future of our Lexington community. With the support of the governor and the state legislature and the Lexington city leaders, we are taking another step in sustaining the viability of our city's downtown, creating a catalyst for great economic growth and new opportunities for business, entertainment, and culture. The new convention center facility expansion fulfills a 30-year need and will strengthen Lexington and central Kentucky as a convention center destination. At this time, it's my honor to introduce Mayor Jim Gray, whose vision, inspiration, and passion for this project was made clear when he first took office in 2011, and this has continued through his 2 terms as mayor. He has been unwilling to accept anything less than a world-class facility. His vision and leadership has vaulted us onto the national stage, as evidenced by the recent recognition of Lexington as one of America's best-run cities. What a great legacy he will leave behind. Please welcome Mayor Jim Gray.
How sweet it is. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And good afternoon to everyone. As we worked on this project over the last 7 years, I've occasionally told this story about Walt Disney. After his death, at the opening of Walt Disney World, Walt's brother Roy expressed his regrets to Walt's widow, Lillian, that Walt had not lived to see Disney World completed. Lillian responded quickly and said, "Oh, Roy, but he did see it, and that's why we are here today." Like Walt Disney, so many of you here today imagined and believed in, and you were able to see an exciting, reinvented arena and a new convention center. And that is why we are here today. Now, as we break ground, I, like Craig Turner, the chairman, have a lot of people to thank. So please bear with me as well. 2 governors, actually. Governor Matt Bevin today, and former Governor Steve Beshear. Our legislators who are here today. Our council members. Many are here today, and thank you, Craig, for already introducing them, and I want to pay a special thanks to council members Bill Farmer and Kevin Stennett, who serve on the Lexington Center Board. 2 chairs of the board, former Chair Brent Rice, got us started, and current Chair Craig Turner put the ball into the basket with a slam dunk. Thank you, Craig. Representatives of the University of Kentucky, Dr. Eli Capilouto and Dr. Eric Mundy, and at UK Athletics, Mitch Barnhart and Dwayne Peavy. And the former Dean of the UK College of Architecture, Michael Speaks. City Liaison, who's been here from the beginning, Stan Harvey. I want to thank Sally Hamilton in our CAO's office, and she's here today with her staff, Glenn Brown, and that includes Commissioner Bill O'Mara, and our Director of Economic Development, Kevin Atkins. I want to personally thank my former Chief of Staff, Jamie Emmons, who's been with this project from the very beginning. And finally, the members of the original Rupp Arena Arts and Entertainment Task Force 7 years ago. Yes, we are crowding the winner's circle today. Many of you have been working hard on this project from the very beginning, since 2011. From that beginning, from the very beginning, we wanted to free Rupp from Lexington Center and allow the Big Blue Nation fans across the world to actually see our remarkable arena. From the beginning, we wanted to fix the urban space that Rupp and the Convention Center occupy today, make it more inviting, more approachable, more pedestrian-friendly. From the beginning, we wanted to include Town Branch Commons, our new linear park, which will actually run alongside the Convention Center here and continue into Town Branch Park, just west of the facility. Yes, we are doing it all. And yes, dreams do come true. With vision, hard work, persistence, determination, we can overcome obstacles, and today proves it. Ideas are the DNA of everything that's important, and there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Today, we are delivering on a powerful idea, and soon it will be revealed in bricks and mortar through a world-class, reinvented arena and a new convention center. This is all about quality of life and quality of place. It's all about a powerful destination that will stimulate and activate our city in remarkable ways. It will add to our economy and to our culture in ways we actually cannot even imagine today, creating opportunities and jobs now and into the future. Build it and they will come, yes, by the thousands, and over time by the millions. The project will expand Lexington's economy, reach and stretch beyond the city limits, and announce Lexington as the great American city it is, inviting all to open and welcoming opportunity to new business and to tourists. In fact, according to Visit Lex, spending on tourism in Lexington contributes about $2 billion each year to the local economy. And with the new convention center, we can target 90% of the national convention business, compared to only 65% today. Of course, the University of Kentucky has a pivotal role in the project, and we appreciate so much their commitment. As we leverage what is unique about our city and invest in the Lexington brand, we are leveraging too and investing in the UK brand and traditions as well. Now closing, I've said it about the old courthouse and town branch, and I'll say it about being here today. Pulling a project like this together is nothing short of a miracle. And yet, when enough well-intended people work together toward aspirational goals, anything can be accomplished. Miracles can happen, dreams can come true, because of citizens like each and every one of you. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Mayor. The importance of the support of Governor Bevin and the Commonwealth of Kentucky legislators cannot be overstated. Without it, this project would not be happening, and we would not be gathering here today. Finance Secretary William Landrum is a man of many talents. He brings 36 years of military and financial experience to his position. He's a man of great integrity. He's a retired colonel, but more importantly, he moonlights as the top chef at his family restaurant in Greensburg, Kentucky. On behalf of the Lexington Center, I welcome Mr. Secretary William Landrum.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Craig, and good afternoon, everybody. I am truly honored to be here as we move forward on this tremendously exciting project, not only for Lexington, but for the Commonwealth of Kentucky. As Secretary of the Finance and Administration Cabinet, I have the honor of serving as the Chief Financial Officer for the Commonwealth, as well as the Chief Procurement Officer for the state, which includes facilitating major projects such as this one here today. From an overall standpoint, the Finance Cabinet is involved in several projects across the state, but in particular, we are involved in changing the landscape of Louisville, of Frankfort, and now here in Lexington. In Louisville, on August 6th, we will reopen the expanded Kentucky International Convention Center. In Frankfort, we've already transformed the skyline with the Capitol Plaza Tower implosion and a state-of-the-art 365,000 square foot building that will be available hopefully in 2019. What's different about the Frankfort project is that the state will be returning 6.4 acres to the local tax rolls for private sector development. And this is based with input from the community, as well as putting Frankfort and its citizens in control. I mention these projects because I want you to understand the commitment that the state has taken on the facilities and infrastructure across the Commonwealth. From taking care of our capital and cleaning it for the first time in over 100 years to here today, bringing a nationally recognized convention center here to Lexington, one of the most progressive and prosperous and highly educated cities in the Commonwealth. The path forward became quite clear once the state legislators approved the $60 million in bond funding for the Lexington Center. Once that legislation passed, my staff, headed up by Ryan Barrows, quickly jumped on it, quickly went and coordinated with many public service professionals across the city of Lexington, the Lexington Center Corporation, the League of Cities, as well as those additional individuals on the financing team, to make sure that we had the best return on our investment. I am proud today to announce that the state's portion of funding is in the bank. Mayor Gray, I want to commend you for your leadership and the leadership of public and private sector individuals, Dr. Eric Mundy and Mr. Craig Turner. Lexington has not only risen to the challenge, but has taken command and control of its own destiny, investing in the future of Lexington Center and investing in downtown. Mayor, I will tell you this, I can certainly feel the vibrancy and the excitement and the true sense of a make it happen community. I'm honored that the Finance Cabinet is able to be a partner here today and with the Lexington Center and the City of Lexington, especially as we build the convention center that will transform the area to make it a hallmark venue, contributing to the economic vitality, tourism, and much more for many years to come. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Secretary Landrum. We are tremendously grateful for the partnership and commitment of Dr. Eli Capilouto and the University of Kentucky, who, as the Lexington Center and Rupp Arena's primary user, has ensured that Rupp Arena is the primary place for home court basketball for the University of Kentucky for the next 15 years. With us today is Dr. Eric Mundy, Executive Vice President of Finance and Administration, who played a key role in facilitating the agreement between the University of Kentucky and the Lexington Center. Dr. Mundy spent tremendous hours on this project and was instrumental in getting the agreement completed. I'm very pleased that in order for him to be here today, he returned late last night after spending several weeks in China. He may be a little jet-lagged, but I assure you that his enthusiasm for this project and commitment is strong. Please welcome Dr. Eric Mundy.
Thank you, Craig. It is great to be here. And on behalf of President Capilouto, Athletic Director Barnhart, and the entire University of Kentucky community, we are just so happy about this day, and we congratulate the LCC board for achieving this wonderful day today and this groundbreaking. The University of Kentucky is proud to continue to play in Rupp Arena. It's proud of our partnership with LCC. When we think about Lexington and we think about UK, we think about a shared vision. Not only are we located near each other, but we have this shared centralized vision of a successful downtown. When we think about university cities, we know that a collaborative spirit, a shared desire to innovate, defines our success. Together, we believe we've developed a renewed commitment to recognizing opportunities, and in partnerships, we are supportive next-door neighbors. Our campus is intertwined with this facility in so many different ways. men's and women's basketball, NCAA events, academic conferences, and the most important events of a university, our commencement is held here and will continue to be held here. And continuing this partnership for many more years to come, we believe it's good for UK. It's good for LCC. It's good for downtown Lexington. And above all, it's important for our collective impact on our community. So congratulations to LCC, to the many board members, the mayor, and everyone present for achieving this day. Thank you.
Well, it's a pretty exciting day and exciting time. I want to thank everybody for coming today. Your involvement is important. I think it's time for some photo ops. So I'm going to ask those special guests that we have to grab some shovels, turn a little dirt, make a little mess over there, and we'll take some photos. So again, thank you for being here, and have a great day.
Count to 3 and we're going to